Hello traders, Adam Hansen here for ValorTrader.com. Today is the 26th of April 2017 and this will be our final video review for Evestin Forex automated systems. Now this is the most recent statement that you would have seen on our last video, and as you can see we had a closing balance of $10,360 and a floating loss at that point of $47.37. So all these trades were still in play at that point in time. If I just head across to our most recent statement, which was dated the 19th of April, and you can see we finished with a closing balance of $10,660 and a profit factor of 4.76, albeit there were only 10 trades throughout the month of April. It was our most successful month whilst we were using the Evestin service. We were with Evestin for a period of 3 months, and overall our account finished down by 6.75% over that time. Now you might remember a few videos back I did bring you a bit of a summary or a breakdown of how each of the robots have performed. So I've updated that now, and this is the finishing total for each of the robots. So you can see Satoshi finished, and bearing in mind that these totals are in Australian dollars, Satoshi finishing up 3.15%. The cable robot finishing down 9.01, Gunner up 0.16, and Fei up 1.1%. Now, what can we drag out of all of this? Well, in terms of the cable EA, if you've been following my previous videos on Evestin, the cable EA underwent some quite dramatic changes over the 3-month period, the last of which I think was early to mid-March. And it was basically just some changes regarding the volatility of the market throughout the day and how that affected whether or not the cable EA actually traded during the Asian and London session transitions. So the majority of this loss that you're seeing here was actually incurred in our first week trading Evestin back in January. So a lot has changed since then, but if we look at the different membership types, I'll just bring up the full review on the ValorTrader website. Now you can see here there's two different types of membership available. We've got the standard at $79 a month. Bear in mind that these are in US dollars. Standard at $79, we've got the Pro at $99 a month. Now the major difference between the two memberships is the cable robot. Now if we just head back to our results, so you can see here that without the cable robot in place, the other 3 robots available on the standard membership would have achieved what's that, about a 4.41% profit. It wouldn't have been exactly that because obviously lot sizes may have varied with the larger account balance, so percentages may have been subtly different, but thereabouts 4.41% return over the 3-month period, which is obviously better than a 6.75% loss. Now obviously we need to factor in there the membership prices, and in terms of our $10,000 live account, if we did opt for just the standard plan, which doesn't include the cable EA, it would have worked out, I think we would have been up by about 1% over the 3-month period. Now obviously, I mean, that membership price is constant regardless of your account size. So if you're trading a $100,000 account and you're making potentially 4.4% over a 3-month period, well, that's obviously going to equate to something like a $4,000 gain over that period. So a membership price on a standard plan, if we check out the standard plan, $79 a month is obviously not going to worry you too much when trading an account that size. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is it's all relative. Whilst it wouldn't have equated to much in terms of a $10,000 live account if we had have just opted for the standard plan, that's not to say that it wouldn't if you were trading a much larger account. Now, overall, my thoughts on the robots themselves. So as we can see, the cable sustained a loss over the period of 9.01%. So my recommendation at this point in time, and given the number of changes that have been made to the cable robot over the 3-month period that we traded it, I would recommend that if you were considering Evestin Forex, start with the standard plan. I feel it is still quite early days for the cable robot yet, and I feel it still needs to prove itself, especially since the number of changes have been made to how it trades. We haven't seen a lot of trading activity by cable since those changes were made. So I feel it's, in terms of the new version of cable robot, it is still early days, and I don't at this point feel that it justifies the extra cost involved to run the robot when it still is, in my opinion, in its infancy and yet to be proven. The original 3 robots, Satoshi, Gunner and Faye, have proven themselves, and in terms of our review would have been a far better option for us to take. You can always upgrade to the Pro license later down the track, but as I say, I feel that at this point in time the cable robot just needs to be proven a little bit more before it can justify the extra cost involved. Now, in terms of the service provided by Evestin, those of you that are familiar with my previous videos will know that I can't recommend Evestin's service highly enough. Evo's always been very, very helpful throughout the 3 months. Whenever there were any changes required or any updates, he was always very, very quick to let us know what was going on, and you never felt in the dark. Also included within the membership as well is the VPS, which on its own can be quite costly. However, you're getting that as a part of the service. So service-wise, can't recommend highly enough. Trading robot-wise, well, certainly under the standard license, I can recommend. However, like I say, I would just wait a little longer for the cable robot to prove itself before forking out the extra money for the Pro license. That just about does it for our review of Evestin Forex automated systems. If you've enjoyed this video, please ensure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with any future automated trading software or trading product reviews. You could see the full Evestin review on our website, valitrader.com. That's VALI trader.com. So until the next video, guys, trade safe and bye for now.